Hi, group number threes. Welcome to this week's reading. I'm Pan42 Tarot, but you can call me Pan. This week we are doing a Spring Has Sprung reading. It's just to kind of celebrate spring, because it's sorta here. It's coming. So, this is the card that drew you guys in. It is the Blueberry Dragon, and he says, goals. So we are going to read him at the very end of the reading. So he's going to preside here over your reading. And the cards that I'm going to use today are my Cosmovisions deck. They are a very special deck because not only are all their suits different names than the traditional tarot, but they are also, the major arcanas are all mixed up in different order, and like the names are different and some of the meanings are different, and then all their court cards have their own specific name, not king or queen or page. So they're a very unique deck. They're kind of just still a tarot deck because they have a major arcana and 4 suits, and that's about it. So let's see what they have to say to you today. So the reading today has 5 cards. They are Seed, Water, Bloom, Spring Cleaning, Spring Growth, and that's it. And this reading, I will tell you what each of those 5 things mean as we pull the cards, like as we look at them. That one. So let's see what we have for you guys, my group number 3s. See, it's like a little flower. It's cute. Okay, so let's do it. So card number 1, this is the seed, something that you've planted in hopes of growth. And the card we have for you, my group number 3s, is the 7 of Birds. This is the 7 of Swords. The theme of this card is like running away. It also has a good bit of defensive energy to it. In this particular deck, the imagery is of 7 birds migrating. So escaping cold weather and moving towards warmer weather. So I think the seed that you have planted that you would like to grow is you'd like to move away from something, whether it's a physical move or moving forward in a different career, or getting out of a relationship or a friendship, or getting away from something, maybe healing towards something. So there's this seed of movement, seed of leaving, seed of wishing to disengage is what I am hearing. It is a wish to disengage, to find new soil. So we are moving. So let us go to the next card. This is Water. What do you need to cultivate this seed? And the card we have for you is the 10 of Birds. Wow. This is the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is like the mini death card, is how I like to think about it. Obviously, it relates to death with these vultures eating a corpse. So the death card and the 10 of Swords really talks about killing off old things, so that we can rise to a new dawn. As you can see a little bit of the dawn popping up over here. So what do we need to do to cultivate this moving away? We need to not be afraid to end some stuff. We need to not be afraid of stopping pouring in our energy to these things that we're trying to move away from. That's kind of the nature of moving away, of separating ourselves from certain things, is we have to, at some point, say no no, I'm not going to do that thing. No, I'm not going to work on this project. No, I'm not going to continue this lease. You know, that kind of energy of like, we need to start practicing saying no and working on that, because as we are more able to say no, we are more able to detach ourselves, untangle all these little threads that have tied us to this person, this place, this job, whatever it is. The more we disentangle, the more we say no, the easier it will be to move away from that thing, to get to our hashtag goals, which is your blueberry dragon card. So, the next card is bloom. How will this blossom in your life in the near future? And the card we have for you, my group number 3s, is the 7 of Lotuses. This is the 7 of Cups. So, because this is a general reading, I think this card is a lot of what it is saying is, I don't know. It's going to turn out differently for every person watching. The 7 of Cups is really about how there are so many possibilities, and like each cup has a different thing in it. And it really depends on what we put into the cups, what's going to pop out of the cups. So this moving away is going to appear and blossom in your life differently for every person watching this. And the results are going to vary depending on how committed you are to the moving away. Because depending on how much you put into these cups will determine how much comes out of the cups. Basically your guides are like, hey, we don't really know. It's kind of up to you. I don't get a sense of like, I get a sense that like, okay, so somebody once told this to me that really blew up my brain, that like you can't make a wrong decision because the universe or God or whatever you subscribe to like knows what all of your decisions could possibly be. So you can't make a wrong one because they're prepared for all of them. So that really takes the pressure off of you to like make the choices that feel right for you, because whoever's watching over you, they got you. You can't make a wrong choice because the omniscient, the all-knowing, they know how to get you from that choice to where they believe where you're supposed to be. So, no wrong decisions is kind of the answer that we're getting there. We're going to find out that there's no wrong decisions. There's sometimes just decisions. So, the next card we have for you is spring cleaning. What to let go of. And the card we have for you guys is the 9 of Trees. This is the 9 of Pentacles in this deck. And the 9 of Pentacles is about prosperity and like comfortability, getting settled, that kind of stuff. So I feel like your guides are a little bit cheeky. They're like, hey, so let's get rid of the need to be successful in whatever this is, like have a successful relationship. Like we don't need to have what the society deems a success to actually be successful. Breaking up is totally a valid form of success. Sometimes divorce is a totally valid and blessing to people. So like, we need to let go of the idea of success as society deems it to be. We need to let go of the need for comfortability because there is some big change that needs to happen for us to move away from this thing that we're trying to move away from. So there needs to be a sense of pulling up our roots and kind of reassessing what success means to us. So letting go of our preconceived notions of success. Okay, next card we have for you is Spring Growth. What to embrace. And the card we have for you guys, is the Vessel. This is card 15 of these major arcanas. I'm gonna have to look it up for you. I feel like it's Temperance, but I don't think that's right. This card 15 in this deck, is the Devil card. So, has a message of what to embrace. I think there is this sense of we need to embrace our villainous side. Like, a lot of people talk about our villainous era as the era where we take care of ourselves first and we embrace our own needs and kind of shut off the needs of others because we need to focus on us right now. It's not particularly villainous, but it might feel that way, especially if you are a chronic people pleaser or something like that. Like, it can feel very villainous to say no and be like, nah, we're not doing that, because this is what's right for me. Right? That can feel very villainous sometimes. So, embracing our devil side is a thing that we need to do to give us a backbone to be able to forge forward and grab the goals that we deem are successful. Not what society tells us, not what our parents tell us, not what our friends tell us, what we deem successful. So, there needs to be a bit of an embracing of a bitchy attitude. I'm not saying this in terms of harming others, and please don't do that, but really like putting ourselves first is what I'm hearing here. There's also a message in here of there's still light in the darkness. There's always going to be light in the darkness. We just have to look for it. So, that's what I'm seeing in the tarot. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Messenger Oracle deck and I'm just going to pull 1 or 2 cards and we'll read those, and then we'll also read your Garden Dragon, and that will be the reading for today, my group number 3s. So let's do it. Ooh, okay. This one. I see you. I see. Okay. One more, please. One more. Oop, that one. Okay, so got these 2 cards for you. Let's see what they are. All right, for my group number 3s, you guys got the card of Know Your Power. Yeah, that's the villainous era energy we need. And then also we have See Yourself in Nature. I like this one too for you guys. So we're going to read those 2 to you as well as your dragon, and that will be a reading. So, know your power. Know your power. You have choice in all things. Your power is born of that freedom to choose. But with that freedom comes the burden of responsibility. To know your power, you must accept responsibility for your part in all you experience, even when you allow another to impose their choice or will upon you. You have the power to choose if you wear a saddle or a bridle, or if another will ride upon your back. Own your power. Know it and see it in all of your choices and actions. Then we also see yourself in nature. You are born of man and woman, but humanity is born of the natural world. Now it is time to reconnect. Look out into the natural world, explore your world, and you will see who you are. Peel away all judgment and dogma born of man, and see your truest nature mirrored in the beautiful world around you. See that your emotions are like the weather, and that your senses reach into the sky and the earth, like the branches and roots of the trees. See yourself in nature, and nature within yourself. And last but not least, we're gonna read your blueberry dragon. He's so cute. Okay, blueberry dragon, goals. When this affable fellow wanders in, it's a good time to look at your goals. Prioritize activities based on time needed. Take on longer tasks first. Blueberry reminds us that we must focus our energies in order to make things happen. When you have a large project at hand, write down the steps, make a timeline, then carefully calculate each part of the journey towards the end goal. Plan your work and then work your plan. That might be harder said done than said for a lot of us, but I believe in you. So that's all I'm seeing for you, my group number 3s. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out so much on this channel. I hope you guys have a blessed everything. This was Pan. Bye, guys.